Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to talk about Call of Duty Modern Warfare's insane install size. They've got a hard drive requirement and it is absolutely insane. I know we've been getting accustomed to games that are north of 50 gigabytes. However, when you get triple that size, then I start questioning, okay, that sounds like a little bit too big, but I'll take a look at that. Also, Destiny 2 is absolutely blowing up on Steam right now after its free-to-play release. I was expecting Destiny 2 to get more attention after it dropped on Steam. However, it has become one of the most popular games on Steam, and Destiny 2 on PC is actually the most popular version of the game, which is ridiculous to think about. So going free to play has really paid dividends for that game. And I want to round out the video by taking a look at some great deals right now. Humble's got a pretty good Monster Mash sale, and then Banner Saga is also seeing a series discount over on Games Planet, so that's definitely worth checking out. Alright, first up, let's talk Call of Duty Modern Warfare, because this is absolutely ridiculous. The system requirements came out, and I'll go over that in a different video, but the main thing I want to talk about is the crazy 175 gigabyte required install size. And that is absolutely massive. Now, I should add that Activision published a new article today with some additional specs. Although it seems like the primary purpose was to address the 175 gigabyte thing, they walked back on that kind of by saying that's the storage space we recommend that players keep available in order to download the post-launch content we'll be bringing to Modern Warfare. At launch, the initial download will be smaller. So ultimately, the game will end up being 175 gigabytes. I don't know if it's going to be smaller initially because there is some content that's exclusive to the PlayStation 4, and that's coming to PC a year down the line, but 175 gigabytes is absolutely huge. Considering that there are games that 50 to 60 gigabytes I would say is about normal for a major game release, then when you're teetering on that 100 gigabyte, it's like, okay, this game is absolutely huge, and now we're talking about 175 gigabytes for a game, which is crazy to think about. Now, I think that Destiny 2 is a sizable install as well, especially if you get the DLC and whatever the case may be, but still, 175 gigabytes is nothing to scoff at, and this is just more negative PR. I mean, it's not the craziest negative PR. Are people really gonna bug out over 175 gigabytes for an install? However, the thing with Modern Warfare is I feel like there was a lot of positive PR going into the release of the game, and then what happened was the PS4 exclusivity is absolute garbage. I uploaded a video on that, but 1 year exclusivity for a game mode is just ridiculous, especially because, yes, it's a timed exclusive, but by the time it elapses and that content comes to PC, we're already going to be looking towards the new Call of Duty game. So what the hell is the point of all that? And especially on PC, with how quickly the user base dissipates on PC, nobody's going to be talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare a year from now. And also, with everything that's going on with Blizzard and Activision, and they do go hand in hand, Call of Duty Modern Warfare just has another shed of negative light attached to it, so that's gonna hurt the game a little bit as well. I just feel like everything has fallen apart with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. There was a lot of positive PR with things like cross-platform play, with things like the rebooted campaign. There was a lot of promise in the game, but I feel like a lot of the luster and a lot of the hype has died down over the last few weeks, and we're talking about right before the game releases. That's ultimately the worst thing that you would want out of a game. It's one thing if the hype and traction for a game dies down after release, because at that point you already sold the game for $60, but right before release, where hype should really be building up and people should be getting excited for a game to come out, and then all of these things happening, whether it be the exclusive content, whether it be the 175 gigabyte install, whether it be everything that's going on with Blizzard right now. It's just a little bit of a crap show, and the fact that Call of Duty Modern Warfare is going to be released exclusively on Battle.net. There are those people that if the game was released on Steam, they couldn't connect Blizzard and Call of Duty together. However, because it's released directly on Battle.net, that comparison point and that connection becomes a lot more apparent. So you just have to couple everything together. Am I saying that the game's going to sell poorly? Absolutely not. Call of Duty is without a doubt one of the biggest franchises in all of gaming. What I am saying is that there has been a little bit of a negative reception attached to the game over the last few weeks, and a 175 gigabyte install ultimately for the game is not going to help it any bit either. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world at this point. I feel like the majority of you guys are running 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte hard drives, but if you want to install the game on an SSD, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of an undertaking to get this one on an SSD. Alright, I spoke about Destiny 2 off the top, but Destiny 2 is doing incredibly well on PC right now. Right now, as of the recording of this video, there are 193,000 people playing this game, just under 193,000 3,000. It's like 996, 192, 996. I checked the game yesterday and there was like 250,000 people online yesterday, which is absolutely insane. For that many people to be on Destiny 2, that is ridiculous to me. I expected that the game would get a surge. I in no world expected a surge like this. And by the way, Destiny 2 has been the top seller on Steam for the last few days, with Destiny 2 Shadowkeep, Destiny 2 Forsaken is on there, and Shadowkeep Digital Deluxe Edition. It recently just fell off from having all of the top spots because Postal 4 just came out, but they were literally occupying all of the top spots, which goes to show that them going free to play was such a good decision, because not only are they getting more people to try out the game, but these people are also going ahead and buying Shadowkeep, they're buying Forsaken, so they're generating revenue off of this. Ultimately, with any free-to-play game, they want to get your money. I don't care what any free-to-play developer says or any publisher says that this game is playable entirely free. Ultimately, they want to get your dollar, and with Destiny 2, they're offering a quality free-to-play base, but they're also offering the idea that people want more content, that the content is quality, and people are picking that up as well. Now, as far as Shadowkeep goes, it is seeing a little bit of a mixed reception. 80 on Metacritic, however, based on the 418 user reviews, that's seeing a little bit less of a positive reception, with a mixed reception, 69% positive. And as far as Destiny 2 as a whole, 72% positive, mostly positive reception. That's off 27,000 reviews. So it's not getting the best reception in the world. However, it seems like a lot of people are invested into the experience and a lot of people are playing it. So ultimately, that is what you want. Alright, and lastly, I do want to cover a couple of great game deals running right now. Humble Store's got a very good Monster Mash sale where they've got Monster Hunter World 50% off down to $29.99. And by the way, if you do have Humble Monthly, you save an additional $3, so you can get that for $27, which is pretty good. Prey the Digital Deluxe Edition is down to $9.99. Guys, I highly recommend you pick this up. $9 if you have Humble Monthly, but Prey is an awesome game in my opinion. It was the most underrated game of 2017. I know that's kind of a strange thing to say about a game in 2019, but I remember that the game came out in 2017. I remember playing the hell out of it, and I remember really enjoying it, and unfortunately not a lot of other people checked it out. If you have yet to, $9.99 for it is great. It was done by Arcane Studio, same guys that did Dishonored, and it's got a really cool playstyle. It kind of plays like a Metroidvania, not in the sense that it's this 2D side-scrolling action title. Obviously, Prey isn't that, but it has this world where there's a lot of exploration, but you have to progress through, get certain abilities so you can access different parts of the world and whatever the case may be. And it's just a really good game. $9.99 for it is quite good. I also see God Eater 3, that's 50% off for $29.99. Alien Colonial Marines is $6. Darkest Dungeon for $7.49. God Eater 2 is $12.49. You can get the base Prey game for $7.49. Sky Hill is down to $1.49, which isn't all too bad. Not a ton of deals, but with MH World, Prey, God Eater 3, a couple of standouts here that I did want to mention this sale. And lastly, I do want to note that there is a Banner Saga promo sale going on Games Planet right now. Some of you guys might be like, what the hell is Banner Saga? I've never heard of this. Should I be interested? And yes, you absolutely should be interested in the Banner Saga because it is a great trilogy of games. It really does everything a quality RPG franchise aims to do. Quality storytelling, great visuals, great gameplay, awesome presentation and music. It's got all of those elements and it does them really well. But for whatever reason, Banner Saga didn't really resonate at a high level. I don't know why that is. The games are really well made, but just not a lot of people check them out. You can get each of the games discounted over on Games Planet. Banner Saga 1 is available for $4.50. Banner Saga 2 is $4.50. And then Banner Saga 3, which is a more recent release, so it's a little bit more expensive, is $9.99. You can get the Trilogy Deluxe Pack, which includes all of the games and I believe all of the additional content for $15.99, so you can save a little bit of money getting it that way. But I highly recommend you guys to check out Banner Saga. A great game, and I feel like it's a game that a lot of you guys would enjoy if you give it a chance. So do check that out. Also, I do want to mention that Games Planet is running a Mega Man weekly sale. They've got a great deal on Mega Man X Legacy Collection and Legacy Collection 2. You can get both of those for $17.99. I believe that's the cheapest that I've seen. That's both of them. Not $17.99 each, but $17.99 for both of them. You can alternatively get each of them for $8.99, which actually ends up being the same price if you buy them separately. I would probably check out X Legacy Collection 2. I know that regular thinking is that X 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the best games of this series, and those are all all in X Legacy Collection 1. However, X5, X6, X7, and X8 are a little bit more modern. I know everybody and their mother hates X7, but I thought it was okay, and X8 is a rather good game. X5 and X6 are pretty good as well. X1 through X4 are definitely worth playing. It's just that X1 through X3 are a little bit dated. Great to see Mega Man make a comeback, and I can't wait for the Zero Collection in January. But good stuff all around here, and that's gonna conclude this video. Again, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the game. It seems like it's lost a little bit of its luster over the past few weeks, but 175 gigabyte install ultimately after all of the updates. Destiny 2 is now killing it on Steam and PC after going free to play, so that is really cool to see. A couple of great deals with the Monster Mash sale over on Humble and the weekly deals available over on Games Planet. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.